Welcome to the We Ballin' 2 podcast with Coach Ani and Deb, where we talk hoops, life, and everything in between.
All right, what's up, everybody? So today we've got a lot of things going on. A $5 million contract, a fired agent, and the biggest draft snubs that we've seen in years. And also, we have to welcome back to the W one of our favorites. So we're going to get into all of that. So welcome to the We Ballin' 2 podcast show. Of course, it's me, Deb. We got Coach Ani here. The WNBA has changed in a big way, and we all know it's based on this new CBA, the collective bargaining agreement, that has the salaries going crazy for every team. So as of today, April 15th, marks the day that we call the Asia Wilson Day. Okay. That lady signed a 3-year, $5 million Supermax contract with the Las Vegas Aces. So let's break this down. She is the league's first $1 million player, earning roughly $1.4 million in 2026 compared to just $200,000 in 2025. So that jump reflects her status as the league's first 4-time MVP. And that lets you know why she loves Vegas. So it hit the internet and everybody went crazy. Las Vegas said, we're not playing. We love our girl, and they let the money talk. So thoughts, feelings? What are you thinking, Coach Ani, about this Supermax contract? We are not surprised.
No, she deserves that money.
Yes.
I'm not surprised. I think that you have to give her respect because she's the last one to sign of the big money getters for that team, and she waited for everybody else to get their money.
She did,
and then she signed, and she deserves the most money. She is the star in Vegas.
Absolutely.
They don't have her. They don't have a winning team. I mean, she is the rock. So, and she's their leader when it comes down to it. So I'm not surprised that she deserves that money. Okay. She was a defensive player and the MVP last year. What else can you say? She's the best player in the world. Okay. So let's just be real here. And she's ascending. She's still getting better. She hasn't hit her mark yet. And so I'm happy for her. They deserve it. I mean, when we compare, I'm very happy what the ladies are making now, but I want them to make more money because they deserve more money.
Yes.
Right now, we'll take what they got right now because it's a big jump. Yeah, it looks like a lot, but when you put that salary next to a man's salary, it's peanuts. So that's what
drop in the bucket compared to.
But I'm happy for them though because they weren't making some people were making under 100,000, which was super ridiculous.
Right. I mean, we're talking about the rookies making less than me as a professional athlete. Yeah. That's insane to me. That's insane.
So I'm so happy that they're not now when they look at it.
Yeah.
Because you do have to understand is when these stars come from college and with the NIL, they're making more money than that. And most of them are going to bring their NIL with them. Whatever their, whatever brands they have under their belt, they're going to bring those same brands to the WNBA. So I think, everybody would be just fine. But I'm ecstatic about it.
And so we get the Supermax, but before we got the Supermax, and we could have started out with that, but I kind of wanted to just let Asia get her shine for a second. Then we had the bomb drop, and I sent you the picture, and you had no idea.
I was working this early. I got stuff to do. I mean, I'm not in my phone. I got, I'm busy. So
the bomb drops
for real,
and Kennedy Carter And I wanted to play a clip from us previously, and I forgot to grab it to even put it up here from when we talked about Kennedy Carter. I don't know, some
That's
days ago.
last week. It's on our page on Facebook. If you scroll down, you'll see that it's on our YouTube page. It's also on our Facebook page. When we were talking directly about Kennedy Carter, and we was like, please, somebody let her back in the WNBA.
Yes.
And I don't know if the guys heard us. I don't know, somebody on our page, but that's what we were saying that for a couple of weeks. Somebody let Kennedy Carter have another chance. And it happened today.
It happened today. It is a training contract with the Las Vegas Aces, and I'm so excited. And I hope that she shows up and shows out.
Oh, she will.
I feel like the Aces are putting together the Avengers, and I mean, they're trying to go back to back. That's what it looks like to me.
Listen, you can hope Kennedy Carter comes out and shows out, but one thing I know about Kennedy Carter, her confidence, she coming out. Okay, her confidence is high, baby. She'll let you know all out the tip. You can't hold me.
You can't guard me. Yeah.
So
she'll let you know.
Kennedy Carter is one of the best players in the world, and I'm so happy that she's back in the W. And I think she's in a great place with the Las Vegas Aces. That is a great place for her to be. She's out there with some other superstars that at her level that they can tell, So, and I think they can keep her straight. So, and I think she's already learned her lesson. This is about your last chance.
Right.
And I hope you take advantage of it.
Yeah,
I really do, because you deserve the Supermax too.
Oh, absolutely.
You deserve that big money too. And I know you've been getting it overseas, but I know you like to stay at home too. So I'm so glad to be able to see her again.
I know. I'm so excited. I just need her to make the team.
I'm so happy for everybody in America, because y'all gonna see her show up and show out for sure.
Yes. Like now she's like, oh, okay. Y'all want to play with me?
Gonna go get a ring. That's what she's going to get.
That's it.
Asia, Chelsea. Listen, you got the best point guard, you got the best two guard with her, and you got the best center with Asia. Listen, and they got all the pieces to go with it. So, and everybody got better, so they had to get better. I was like, what is the Aces? Because at first it was like the Aces was moving slow. Yeah, they did Jackie, they did Chelsea, but I'm like, dang, you got to get somebody else. Somebody else need to go on that. You're moving slow. I don't know about your bench. What's going on?
Right.
And all of a sudden it was like boom, boom, boom. And then today, cherry on the top, baby.
I mean,
and I know all them other teams in the WNBA was like, what just happened?
They all were like, no. Oh my God, no. Like, they can't be serious right now.
Right.
They are freaking out, I guarantee you. Like, who's gonna guard her?
You can say
guarding Kennedy.
Yeah, you could say it's a camp contract. What they call it? A contract for
the contract.
Yeah,
it's the training camp contract.
You can say that, but you go ahead and sign her. Come on now.
If you don't, you tripping.
Yes.
For real.
I'm happy. I mean, I'll take, just get her on the team. Just get her on the team.
Yeah.
The owner gonna take care of you. Get her on the team. Okay.
Listen, and watching everybody's reactions today, watching TikTok videos.
Everybody was happy.
Everybody that's been advocating for her is so excited. And I honestly feel like the Aces is a good fit for her.
Me too.
I think all the people on the team, I think the leadership, all of that is just a good fit. And we know that, Spoon loves Kennedy, and that Spoon and Becky are super tight. So I feel like this is a good family environment that she needs. I
think there's leadership there. Okay. Yeah. And you're gonna listen to Asia when she tell you something.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. You're gonna listen. And there was, you had Angel there, but that's about the only person she listened to there.
Yeah.
So I feel like you're gonna listen to Chelsea. You're gonna listen to Chelsea. You're gonna, you're gonna listen to all those that's been in the Aces organization and has done what you have not done.
Correct.
So you're gonna listen to them, and that's a
And
good
I
place
feel
to
like,
be.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I feel like when she was in Unrivaled, when she went to Miami, that she was, creating those bonds with them at that point in time. I feel like that's kind of where it started when she went down there, because of course Spoon is down there, and then you've got players from the Aces there, and I feel like that's probably how it started at that point. And I'm ecstatic. I love Kennedy
And
Carter.
another thing we really haven't talked about, I want to see her on a contract with Unrivaled.
Oh my God.
Boy,
She's winning. She's winning the one. She's winning 1v1. She winning one. Yeah.
Right. Just listen. I need her on. She gets that contract with Los Angeles. Not Los Angeles. Las Vegas Aces. I need her an Unrivaled contract.
Yes. Yes.
I need her because boy, that's gonna be a show in itself.
Welcome back, Kennedy Carter.
Yes.
You have been missed. We love you. We appreciate you. We are excited to watch you ball out all year long. And y'all gonna go ahead and get that ring. They need to just go ahead and hand them the ring now at this point, because
I know other teams,
teams
got better. So, but when they said that Kenny, I said, "Oh my God!" I had to go check. I said, "Oh,
yeah,
loving it." They just made me so excited for I was already excited, but they made me extra excited.
Yes. She has a huge fan following. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a win-win situation for, everybody. I think shout out to the Las Vegas Aces.
Right.
Y'all deserve all y'all 10s for that one. You pulled that. Yeah.
They pulled the ace out of a hat. They said,
listen.
Look. Set. Listen.
So play with somebody else.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna do. But don't play with us. We winning again. We just want y'all to know.
Yeah.
In case y'all was wondering. Yeah, because I feel like on another note, that a lot of times when like Jackie and Chelsea and the other guard were not making shots, Asia was the one that had to like
take over.
And now you have somebody else to come in that is a bucket.
That can take over.
Yeah, that can take over. And then they're going to try to double team her, which means you're leaving somebody open. So it's smart. It's smart. It's smart basketball decisions. You know how I feel about smart basketball decisions.
Well, you have to remember something. It wasn't an easy season last season for Las Vegas.
No, it was not.
Because at the beginning of the season, I was like, Lord have mercy.
It was terrible.
Something got to change. So they was 14-14, and all of a sudden they just rolled off like 15 games in a row.
Yeah.
And just something changed. I guess, Asia took them in the locker room and said, all the coaches get out. All the coaches get out. So when they got beat by Minnesota for by 40 or something, between 40
it was like 50 points. I think
they had that come to Jesus meeting, like, hey, I think Asia took him in there and said, listen, this is not what I play for. And if you're happy about this, you need to just go and get up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then everything flips.
Yeah.
But you have to understand this too. Chelsea Gray was coming back off an injury.
Yeah.
And then she had went to Unrivaled and balled out. And then she came back and it was kind of like a slow movement when she came back. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't playing really well. Nobody was playing really well. So hopefully they got their rest.
Yeah.
Everybody's ready to go. No one's hurt. Yeah, I think Jackie Young was hurt a little bit too when she came back. And then they had just got the other player from Seattle.
I think
I'm trying to remember.
They have the Avengers, and I think they're gonna have an amazing year. And I'm ready to see all of these games. That first game between them and the Dream. That's the season opener. Oh,
that's the season opener.
The tickets. I don't even want to talk about the ticket prices.
Somebody car alarm going off
Yes,
in your neighborhood.
That's crazy that you can hear that. The tickets are insane for that game. And now that this has happened,
well, maybe they need to move it to the big arena and stop playing.
I believe they did move it.
Okay, so
I
you're gonna
believe
get
they
some
did.
tickets.
I believe they did because it's the season opener, so I think it is. And yeah.
And what day is that? That's like May.
I'm not sure the date for sure. I just know that that's the season opener is between Vegas.
I can give you the date because I have it up already. I thought I had it up. I know I had it up.
So yeah, that's going to be a game. That's going to be a game. I'm looking forward to the hug that happens between Angel and Kennedy because I know that's going to happen.
Well, that's that girl. She probably still talks to her.
Oh yeah, that's her. That's her girl.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a great game. Great. I'm looking forward to it.
The first games is Las Vegas. Their first game is the 26th on Sunday at Vegas.
Oh, okay.
So it must be the Dream's first game. Let me scroll on down here. No, the Dream, their first game is the 29th against Chicago.
Oh, okay.
April
When
29th.
do we play?
That's the preseason.
Right. But
preseason.
What is the?
It might still be the first game. No, this is preseason. All the preseason go all the way to regular season starts May 8th.
And who do they play?
Hold on. Phoenix and Vegas plays. Hold on. One down. This Vegas plays LA. Atlanta plays Minnesota on Sunday at Minnesota. Well, it might be the first home game though. Let's go.
That's what I'm saying. The first.
It might be because they play Dallas on May 12th at Dallas. So they don't have a home game for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep scrolling.
I thought somebody said that was the first game was between Atlanta. Their first home game in Atlanta was with that.
It is. It's the first home game is Sunday, 2:00, and it's at the State Farm Arena. So they moved it. Sunday at 2:00, May 17th. At 2:00.
Right. I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew that's what I had heard today. And the ticket prices is not giving what I needed to give. I need to take a loan out to get a ticket. So all right. So shout out to Kennedy. We love you and we're excited. And I will definitely try to be at that game I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to see what I can if I can sell a kidney or something to.
I'm saying that. Don't say that because people be thinking you're serious when you say that.
I mean,
and you're not getting ready to sell a kidney, so stop it.
I mean, if they need one, I don't need both of them. So
no, but you shouldn't say that because we'll talk about it offline.
Okay.
People be thinking you're serious and you're joking. Don't do that.
What makes you think I'm joking? Okay, so let's move on. Natasha Cloud and the agent fallout. All right. So the drama, despite being a top veteran, Natasha Cloud remains an unsigned free agent. Cloud reportedly fired her agent this week after frustration over the market value and off-season crash outs that made teams hesitant. So that is what's being said for the reason why she hasn't been signed yet. So it's kind of up in the air whether or not she'll return to New York for a pay cut or possibly join.
Crash out though. What off-season crash out. I'm trying to
Like,
figure out
I feel
what to do.
like, and we talked about that offline earlier, and I don't know what that means because a lot of people are basically kind of saying that her speaking out in New York, she was very vocal about the new mayor, what she felt about how him. She really liked him, and and spoke highly of him. And I think there is some talk that maybe she's kind of shot herself in the foot. Um, but I don't know that is. And then there's her marketability. She's talked about that, feeling like she wasn't marketable because of her stance on a lot of things, that she's not able to capitalize off of endorsements and things that other people are able to capitalize off of. But I think it's kind of one of those things where you got to find your place, your niche that fits you. And Natasha Cloud is like a wild card. Like,
Let me do this, because I don't believe that. But you can throw negativity on yourself as you keep talking about it, and they will think what you're saying that's coming out your mouth. So this is my thing. If the stud buds can get all of those deals that they got, you can't get a deal.
I mean, I don't know.
Because she's trying to say how her marketability, what she looks like. Stop it right now.
I'm saying, I think I think you're not okay. Let me rewind. She was asked the question, so she responded to a question that she was asked about endorsements and marketability and things like that. And so she answered to what she felt like maybe was the situation. So doesn't necessarily mean that she believes that per se, but maybe that's what
what I'm saying is, if you come out your mouth and you continue to come out your mouth with that, then you're going to get that same energy. That's the way I feel. Like, if you continue, oh, I'm not marketable. Oh, you can't do that. I mean, you can't, because people pick up that energy and they'll be like, you're not. Even if they thought you was, if you keep saying that, they're going to say, oh, yeah, you're not. And I could use somebody that I know personally that's in my family that keeps saying the same thing and can't move on to bigger, better things. And it don't have anything to do. It's your energy and it's your thought. It's your mindset. Stop that, because when you spew that out in the world, you can manifest negativity. You can manifest that you won't get a deal. But if you're going to tell me that the stud buds is a better marketing deal than you, okay.
Well, that's why I said she needs to find her niche, whatever it is that makes her, whatever it is that makes her as great as she is. We know that she's funny, that she has a very big personality. And all of those things can be utilized. And maybe firing the agent was the best thing, because your agent's really not working to help create those opportunities for you. That's what they're there for.
Well, you can't. Okay, so let me say this. When you're in the position the way you are, first of all, she's a great basketball player. And when she's in a position that she is, you can't just depend on your agent. These people that are making a lot of money, they have teams. They have a whole team over here, plus the agent. They have a team working for market to get you deals. Like, that's how Angel blew up. Angel has a whole team. And so does Flage. Her mom is the face, but Flage has a whole team behind her mom that does most of the work for her.
We can't assume that she doesn't have a team. We don't know.
If she has a team, she needs to fire them because they're not doing good.
I agree.
She needs to find a better team that can get her some deals, that can get her on the page. Because I don't want somebody to say it's the way my personality, or everybody knows she's LGBTQ. Okay.
Right.
Or don't use that as a negative, because if I'm gonna use the stud bus once again, okay, the stud bus came out and since they went online, they have made so much money. They was in vogue. They had they was in vogue. They've made so much. They were just on. You know how you watch the NCAA championships?
Mm-hmm.
They was on one of the TV channels commentating the championship. They've been all over. So you cannot tell me. You need another team to help you out, to move you in those spaces. So don't spew negative energy though, okay? Because if you continue to say that, people pick that energy up and then they go with, oh yeah, she ain't gonna be able to do it. Oh no, she ain't gonna be, and then they're gonna go with what you're saying. But I don't believe that. I think she could be great doing a lot of things. What I see, but I don't know her behind the scenes now. But the energy that I see, I feel like she'd be but she just don't have the right team behind her.
I agree.
I
agree. She needs a new team, and I want to see her get signed. I'm hoping that she does. Stay in New York.
It's just a matter of.
She's a great two-way player, and
yeah, because
she comes in the game and changes the energy.
Yeah, she's going to get signed. It might be a money thing that because if you don't get, you only have so much money. Every team has $7 million. $7 million. So right now, if we're looking at New York, the best player for New York, she hasn't signed yet.
Breanna Stewart.
Breanna Stewart has not signed yet.
Does Sabrina sign?
Sabrina has signed, but Breanna Stewart has not signed yet.
Mm.
And I think the other girl that you just said, she's the core player, because Breanna Stewart's been cored 3 times.
Oh, previously.
She can't be cored. Well, I don't like that.
Yeah. Well, Natasha Cloud, we love you over here, and we want you to get everything that you deserve. You are a great player and a great personality, and I appreciate you speaking out and speaking up for people who may not have a voice. So thank you for everything that you do. We appreciate you. So we're going to jump into our next Tiffany Hayes, honey. The mystery of Tiffany Hayes.
I feel like she'll be on the Valkyries this year. I don't know what's going on. I just feel like she was one of when you watch that games, then people love Tiffany Hayes.
Well, she was the 2024 Sixth Player of the Year. And quite honestly, she's just been noticeably quiet during this whole free agency cycle. So there is some discussion about whether or not she'll come back. She is 36 and she's had a lot of injuries, and whether or not she's going to retire again. She did retire and then elected to come back. And I think she came back. She came back and played with the Aces, and then was sent to the Valkyries.
Yeah, she was drafted with the Valkyries. I think the Aces talked her into coming out of retirement because they needed somebody on their team like that, and then she was drafted to the Valkyries. But I think that I think that she'll still be on the Valkyries this year. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
With her. But she probably is a free agent. But hopefully we'll see her because she played good this summer.
She did play good this summer.
She played her butt off. So, to me, she hasn't lost a step. She's still great. You know what I'm saying? She has not lost a step. Like if we've talked about people that have lost a step. Brittany Griner. Who else we were talking about? We were talking about a couple other people we thought that was, on their way out. But I don't feel like I feel like Tiffany
still got the spring in her step. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she can still play. But but hopefully she gets on the team and that's what she wants to do. But we haven't seen it. She hasn't even posted like. But again, let me tell you this again though. There's a couple. I was just watching Breonna Stewart's podcast. I love that podcast. I do have to tell you that with the guy from the WNBA, NBA. It's a really good podcast. She tell a lot of behind the scenes stuff she talks about, and I like that because I want to learn.
Right.
But she's overseas in Turkey right now, and she's playing for the European Championships.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of Americans went over there to play. They got picked up just to play in the tournament. She was talking about how it is, and Turkey says she's safe. She's good over there. She feels safe over there. But yeah, she was talking about that she had went over there and she wasn't going to be over there long just for that tournament. But she was saying that a rule that the WNBA put in, that if you are not with your team by May 1st, you will get suspended for the whole season. And next year is April 15th.
Oh, they moved it.
Yes. And you will get suspended for the whole season.
Wow.
If you're overseas and you don't come back before April 15th, you're going to be suspended for the whole season. If you're not checked in with this, if you're not, if you play for Las Vegas Aces and you're not at Las Vegas, you haven't checked in with the, I guess they might do a physical or something, and you get, if you haven't done that, then you get suspended for the whole season.
Wow.
Yeah.
But we talked about it. That they drafted. Portland drafted a girl that will not play until 2027. So, because she's likely still under contract for another team and can't leave. So that's going to be.
They're kind of putting the line in the sand here.
Yeah.
Because if the European tournaments are not over by April 15th, that means you got to leave your team and get back. And you can't leave the 14th. You got to leave probably a week ahead of time to kind of you got to come from overseas. You got to get your rest. You got to move all your stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that April 15th is early.
It is
she
early.
was over there, and then she said she had to get back here by May 1st. She said she loved it in Turkey.
Wow. I did not know that. So we would like to see Tiffany Hayes come back and get signed. She's a great player. So I do want to make this announcement because I'm pretty sure that you don't know this. So I'm going to spring this on you because I love everything stuff on you. Yay! So we're going to read off my trusty tablet here. Okay. There was a resolution that was put out today by Daniel LaSpada, which is an alderman, the first
alderman from Chicago.
Yes. And I'm going to read this resolution. So work with me here. Whereas, I don't know how to say that word. I need to do better. Angel Reese was drafted by the Chicago Sky of the Women's National Basketball Association with the 7th overall pick in 2024. And in July 2024, she registered her 15th straight double-double, the longest single streak in WNBA history. And she became the 5th rookie in WNBA history to average a double-double. And she became the first player in WNBA history to record 20 or more rebounds in consecutive games, doing so in 3 straight games in 2024. And she led the WNBA in rebounds per game in 2024 and 2025 and was named a WNBA All-Star for 2 seasons. And during her time with the Sky, she was nicknamed the Chi-Town Barbie. And with her high-profile social media followings and various brand deals, she has elevated women's basketball. And in 2023, she launched the Angel C. Reese Foundation to empower girls through sports, education, and financial literacy. And the foundation has given back to Chicago families through backpack giveaways and other programming. And in June of 2025, she unveiled Angels Court, a brand new community basketball court in Oakwood Beach in partnership with Cash App and Project Backboard. And on April 6, 2026, it was announced that she was traded to the Atlanta Dream. Now, therefore, be it resolved that we, the mayor, and the members of the City Council of the City of Chicago assembled on this day, April, the 15th day of April 2026, do hereby honor Angel Reese and thank her for her contributions to the City of Chicago and women's basketball as a whole.
I did already see that, but I'll let you have yours.
All right. So that was awesome.
I was kind of shocked to see that, but I know she does a lot for the city, any city that she's at.
Yeah.
I know she does a lot. And another person that does a lot too is Flage. Flage does a lot too. And she got the key to the city.
Yeah.
And I was happy to see that because Flage is really a wonderful person, and so is Angel.
She is. So, Flage is so sweet. Between meeting them all, Flage, Raven, Angel, they're really the sweetest people. Just kind, generous. Like didn't say no. This was the game that they came to South Carolina and they lost. Of course, they lost every game against South Carolina. And after the game, Angel and Flage were signing autographs. And I took a picture of Flage and I tagged her in it and I said, look at Flage doing the Lord's work. And she hearted it. So, I was like, oh, she saw it. That's good. But just that she was surrounded by all these kids and she was just smiling and signing autographs and loving on people. And it was such a heartwarming sight to see, considering the fact that you had just lost a game that, her double streak had been broken. So she was in her feelings. We know Angel was in her feelings because her double streak was broken. They were both undefeated, and this game ended LSU's undefeated run. So I shout out to both of them for holding it down.
That's why they get blessed so much. That's why they're always blessed, no matter how much negativity is thrown on them. Yeah. Just keep being you, keep doing you, and keep going. Don't pay no attention to that mess. I mean, you was talking about Raven, right? But think about how much negativity people have thrown on Angel. What did Angel do? Just keep looking. I'm gonna keep on doing.
It doesn't mean that Angel wasn't. It doesn't mean that she wasn't affected by it, because she was, and she's talked about it. And I don't want to glass over that by saying just ignore it, because that I don't think that's fair to people who are actually going through it, to just tell them don't look at it. It's not that, for some people, it's just not that simple.
You have to.
But you
can't get caught up in that negativity.
I want to, acknowledge the fact that you get to feel how you feel and you get to respond how you respond to people attacking you. And everybody's journey is different and everybody's way of dealing with things is different. And there's no one size fits all for everybody in these type of situations. We know that Raven talked about what happened after that game and that she almost quit basketball because of that. And so
I don't think she's gonna quit basketball. That one game.
This was after.
You know what it did? It made her go to work. It made her go to work.
What she said out of her mouth was, "I almost quit basketball." So I'm going off what she said.
Well, I never heard that, but I don't. I believe what it did was it says I need to get back in the gym.
There's an interview
I need to go to work
that she did where she talked about it, and she said, "I almost quit basketball because of the bullying that I was receiving online." And it was so hard to deal with. And, these are people who are chronically online. These are the chronically online generation. They see everything. So,
I understand what you're saying, but you cannot get caught up in that. You cannot. These people are off the chain. This is America.
we're not going to do that. We're not going to just
you can't get caught
mush
up in
it
that.
down to it's
That's your
America.
opinion, and I got
We're
my
going to
opinion.
acknowledge it, and we're going to say
we're
that
not
it's not
going to
right.
acknowledge it.
And
We're not going to acknowledge that negativity.
We're going to give people the right to feel how they feel about the situation.
I'm not saying that.
Going to tell
I'm saying is you cannot get caught up in
stand
that.
up for yourself.
You will be out of basketball, and you'll be not doing the stuff that you want to do if you get caught up anybody with the negativity. You cannot.
I'm not saying you're getting caught up in it. That's not what I'm saying. But we've seen people lose their lives from being bullied online. So I want to just take it
you can't get caught up in it.
I want to take it seriously, because it's a real thing and it happens in real time on a day-to-day basis. That people
cannot get caught up in it.
People are being stalked and harassed, and the things that were happening to Angel were absolutely just god awful. I mean, creating AI, porn of her.
And they're going to continue to do it.
Sending it to her family.
The
death threats and all of those things.
You never know what's real or not, because this AI, you can just put my picture on something and not have me doing whatever. You can take her picture, you can have her doing. You cannot get caught up in that. You're not going to be able to stop it.
We can't dictate how somebody feels when it happens to them.
So. I'm not saying that. You just can't get caught up in it. Stop looking at the stuff. Keep pushing. I push back. I push past it. Even when I don't even like to see.
Congratulations, Ani, for being able to push past it. You are amazing, but you're not everybody else. So
you have to. You can't get caught up in your feelings. You have to push past it.
We're going to give everybody else grace and keep them lifted in prayer, and that they are able to push past it.
There's a reason why those two are blessed. You cannot. You just have to keep on being you and doing you. You cannot worry about what all these people on these sides are talking about. You can't. You just got to stay focused on what you're trying to accomplish.
Okay. So
everybody ain't gonna love you.
There are some snubs that happened. We know that AZ Fug went number 1 overall to Dallas. We had thoughts and feelings about that because we feel like Dallas did not need another guard, but we hope that it works out. But there were some snubs that happened in the draft that we kind of want to talk about. We had talked earlier offline today about Reagan Beers, and then found out that she was signed to a training contract with the Connecticut Sun. But that was one of the undrafted snubs. Another one was Hannah Stolke. And you said that you felt like she really didn't play that great without Caitlin Clark.
Now, what I said was that with the new coach, they had changed the offense basically, and it was not effective for her. So she didn't really get to show her skills on that offense. The offense that they were running with her, with Caitlin Clark and the older coach, it was more effective for her. And remember the 2 seasons that she was with Caitlin Clark, she looked like a superstar.
No, let's be real. No, her freshman year, she was terrible.
Well, I'm not going to say that because that's how you know about her. You know about her because the 2 seasons she was with Caitlin Clark, they were saying her name over and over and over again.
She was terrible in freshman year.
Okay.
And they kept, she would go in for like 2 seconds and they would bring her out because she'd do something bad. And
that's your opinion.
No, it's true.
That's
she was
how she got her name. That's how she got her name.
It was the second year.
But can I finish what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
And you just want to cut me off and say no. This is my opinion. That's your opinion.
Okay.
Why you know her is because they was talking about her for the 2 seasons she was with Caitlin. That's how I know her. Okay. Now the last game I watched her play, the last game that she played for college, I don't even remember seeing her. That's what I'm saying. The 2 seasons she was playing with Caitlin, they were saying her name constantly. I watched a couple games of Iowa. I didn't even see her. I don't know where she was at. They didn't getting her. They wasn't getting her the ball. I don't even remember seeing her in the game. So that's what I'm saying. When she played with Caitlin, I knew the name. When she didn't, I didn't know the name. I never seen her. I swear to God, I did not see her play or didn't even recognize her in that last game when they played Virginia.
Well, I hope that she goes overseas and plays and ups her game, because I think that'll help her a lot. And she develops, a good mid range and starts shooting the three more. And we know she can rim run. We know she can do that. And so that's not an issue. But I think that's what she needs to do. And I think she'll come back and end up on another team. And we'll have 2 more teams next year, and then another team the year after that. So,
She might have not have gave herself. She might have should have transferred.
Yeah,
that might have helped her out a lot to move along, move on. Because when you don't get featured and you don't get the ball and you just got to get whatever, you might have to just move. She might have just made like a mistake not transferring.
Yeah.
Because when that offensive change, the offensive what they were doing running changed, it took her out of the mix. So maybe she should have been like, well, maybe I need to go my last year. Let me go find another place that I can get featured, or I can at least get the ball or run on the offense or something. So maybe that was, because you're gonna sit here and tell me they wasn't talking about that girl when Caitlin, they was talking all about that girl like she was everything. So
not her freshman year, but sophomore year, yes. Sophomore year, she was balling. Freshman year, they had Monica Sonano and all of those people who were balling out of control. Hannah would come in occasionally to relieve somebody if somebody was in foul trouble, and then she would do something stupid and they would take her right back out. And she was not good freshman year. And my brother and I had lots of conversations about it as we were watching the games. Like, she is terrible. And then sophomore year, we were like, oh, Hannah is balling. Okay, we see you, Hannah. And so that's how that went. I'm not saying that she wasn't good, because sophomore year, absolutely great. And then junior year, she was decent junior year, but this senior year.
Well, they wasn't at the beginning of the tournament when y'all was like, I was pretty good. I said Iowa got beat by UCLA by 50 points.
Well, that's not surprising. I mean, everybody was getting beat by
50 points.
Everybody was getting beat by UCLA, so I wasn't surprised by that.
50.
I mean, 50? They was beating everybody like that in the Big Ten.
By 50.
They was beating everybody.
Not by no 50.
They was beating
maybe 20, maybe 30, but 50.
So another snub was Maggie Dugan. I'm pretty sure people don't know who that is, but she played for Richmond. The only reason I'm bringing her up is because she's a pretty high profile snub. She had a 50, 40, 90 season, and 21 points per game, and was not selected. So there's some other players as well. Shay Sieki, first team Big Ten guard, who also had a 50, 40, 90 shooting season and averaged 22 points a game.
Who did she play
for? She played for Indiana. She's a shooting guard. Another one, Brooklyn Meyer, South Dakota State, power forward. She was the Becky Hammond Mid-Major Player of the Year. Also, other players, Yarden Garzon from Maryland, Mia Nicastro from Western Illinois, ranked 4th in the nation in scoring at 24.1 points per game. Nicera Pryor from Texas A&M led the nation in multiple assists and steal categories. Kyla Oldacre from Texas. Rashayla Kyle from Miami. And Bailey Maupin and Snetta Collins from Texas Tech. So there's going to be a lot of players. A lot of these players probably end up going overseas and playing, which I'm hopeful that they still get to play if that's their dream, to play in the WNBA, and that they end up, or if some of them get a training camp spot for some of the teams, because they still have some training camp spots available. But those are all the snubs for the draft. So let's talk about last but not least, the transfer portal. Yippee! Okay. Liv McGill, your favorite point guard. Oklahoma State.
She just reminded me of Keone Miller.
Okay. And the reason why Coach Ani is saying that is because Keone went from Rutgers to Penn State. So she went from one bad team to another.
She went from one bad team to a worse team, and half the team was in the portal already before she even got there. So they know they weren't winning no games. I think they were last in the Big Ten.
I believe they were. Between them and Northwestern. I don't know which one.
No, between them and Rutgers.
Oh, them, Rutgers, and Northwestern. Okay.
So that's the way I feel about Liv going to Oklahoma State.
We crammed to understand why that
I understand already. I understand who got the biggest bag for me.
That's what somebody else said. It's about the money. It's the money.
No, sometimes you should listen to what I'm saying. Who got the biggest bag for me? That's where I'm going.
The reason why it makes no sense is because if you're not planning on going to the WNBA after you graduate college, then yes, get your money while you're in college. But if you're planning on going to the WNBA, you got to do what makes sense in regards to getting you to the next level.
Sometimes people don't have a good team around them to let them know. And sometimes they got a bunch of yes people instead of sitting down and saying, this is what you need to do. Now you don't have to listen to me. You can go over there and get a bag.
Yeah.
But it's not going to help you anymore in your stock because you're going to be on a losing team.
Right.
Okay. That's the reason why I said the same thing. You was like, oh, Keone Miller. Keone Miller went for the bag. She ain't trying to do or listen to nobody. Whatever team she's got behind her is terrible.
They are terrible.
They said, when she came out of high school, they said before she got out of high school, she was already signed to Jordan Brand. Maybe she shouldn't have been signed to Jordan Brand because that must have blew her head up.
Yeah.
Because they usually don't do that. So she thought she could go to a college and tell the college what they're going to do and what she's going to do.
Yeah.
And honey, the college is bigger than you, honey. Okay. And that's the reason why I don't have too much respect for her or her team. Because then you go and transfer from Rutgers to Penn State. Penn State.
From bad to worse.
From bad to worse. So you like losing or you just don't care? Or you just want to get the bag? That's the way I feel about Liv. You just want to get another bag. I mean,
and again, my concern is if you're trying to go to the league, this is not the route that you want to take. This is not the direction that you want to go in. It's a bad decision.
So let me give you a good example for you just said this girl that was like, she went to Western Illinois. She was like, She had scored 24 points. She was like number 3 on the. And you know why she didn't get drafted? They don't care that she scored 24 points. She went to Western Illinois. They're not playing anybody. That's the reason. That's the why the girl from Florida State came to South Carolina. Okay, because she knew, she scored 25 points with Florida State.
Right.
But she didn't do it over here. And it wasn't that she couldn't do it over here. It was just that there's more talent on your team. Yeah. You didn't need to have to do it. So that's the thing. Everybody was like, oh, her stock went down. Her stock didn't go down. She's she's in the perfect place for her. It don't matter if she got drafted number 20. She's in the perfect place. Right. Who don't want to go play on that team in LA?
Right.
Please tell me.
Right.
Please answer my question.
With the dog
in Indiana, or you want to be in LA with that team? Please answer those questions. It don't matter if I'm 35. I'm going to go ball out. I'm going to go show them what it is. And she's going to be on that team. She'll be on the roster. Trust me. She's okay. People don't know. Like, I think there's people always got something to say. Do your research. Basketball. She's fine.
It's not where you land in the draft. It's where you go in the draft.
It's where you land. It's not where you
number, but where you go.
Yes, it's where you land. It's not where you're drafted, honey. You could go to 2 and then be in the worst team in the WNBA. Why would you want that? Yeah, you're going to get a little more money, but you're going to be on a losing team. She's going to a winning team that's loaded, and she is going to be able to come off that bench and do her thing. And she's going to come off the bench with Erica Wheeler, her, and Burrell.
Oh. Yeah.
Come on, man. And she's going to be mixed in with everybody else. And she's going to be able, this is the thing. She already was on. So Chelsea Plum has a camp.
Kelsey Plum,
yeah. She has a camp called something about dogs.
Yeah.
So she picks who she thinks all the dogs are in college. And she was one of those. She's been to that camp. So she's already got a relationship with her.
Yeah.
She's going to be fine. And she's going to be probably her vet. Her professional is going to walk her and show her what to do and how to do it. She's going to be fine over there in LA. And that's the one when we're talking about Liv, I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing here?
I saw that today and I literally rolled my eyes. I said, Oklahoma State, Liv McGill, Oklahoma. That doesn't even, it doesn't
compute.
It doesn't. The math is not mathing. And I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you take a step down to go to the Big 12 and on a team where everybody left? Everybody left?
It's obvious she got the bag. But you know what killed me was she came there with Shaq's daughter, her, and another girl. The other girl then went on and signed with LSU. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Miara, how you ever say her name? Miara, she needs to go over there too. Okay. Or stay in Florida.
Or I really think that Miara needs to go to Ole Miss.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I think that
I'm not saying that won't be good for her. I just don't feel like her parents.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but I think it would be a good thing for her because she needs somebody to push her.
She does, and believe me, the coach at LSU gonna push you all the way to the brink, baby. She gonna push you.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Milky's gonna listen.
I don't think she's gonna. I mean, if she goes to LSU, I will be surprised because again, I don't think she wants to have anything to do with that.
Well, you know what? Get over it. This is what we did. We let you choose. You was in Florida. It didn't work out. Okay. So you need to listen to us and let us guide you a little bit. It didn't work out. You got 2 more years. You better get yourself together. You trying to go to the WNBA? Is she WNBA ready now?
Oh no.
Okay, well there you go.
No.
So you better go somewhere somebody can develop you, because she's not ready. Not at all. You better go somewhere they can develop you, because right now at this point you did not develop in Florida.
That's true.
Let's keep it real here. Okay. That's why they got rid of the coach. She might even look at what's that over there in Tampa where the new Alabama coach is, or go to Alabama. She's looking for some spots. I mean,
that's true.
You need a good coach.
Yeah,
you need a good staff and good development. You know what I'm saying? And somebody is going to feed. It's going to,
I was this thought just popped into my head, and we're talking about transfer portal. No one from Auburn has jumped in the portal, has they?
I don't think so.
And I just want to that's a testament to the coaching, because you didn't win a whole lot. I mean, you didn't lose. They were decent, honestly. I kept saying they were on the cusp. It was one player or two away from being really good. So shout out to them, because I hadn't heard anybody from Auburn jumping in the portal. So I really liked him when he was at Norfolk State. So I'm happy that he's adjusting and doing well at Auburn.
He's building, and you got to give him. You got to give him, like I said with Spoon. When you come in with nothing, you need about 5 years to build to get you on that stage, and they're going to give him that. You know what I'm saying? He's building, and I think he's a good coach, and I think he's a player's coach.
Yeah.
And we haven't looked it up, but I'm sure we can find out what his budget is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I seen Dawn Staley on the interview the other day. It was a really good interview. And she was like, their budget is high. It's high. But they bring a lot of money to the city.
Mm-hmm.
And they bring a lot of money to the college.
Yeah.
Which is like major money. So it's a matter of, and you never want to hear this, but it is about the money.
Yeah.
It is about the money. Listen, it's about the money. You see what Liv did? Now, if we would have put our top 5 places where Liv was going to go, you wouldn't even have looked at Oklahoma State.
It didn't cross my mind at all, whatsoever. At all.
Yeah, but to me, that is somebody that really don't want to win.
Right.
Okay.
Which makes me wonder, do you want to go to the W? Because if you do.
Oh, yeah, she wants to go. She thinks she can still go there.
I would say go to TCU before going to Oklahoma State. If you was going to go to the Big 12, or go to Kansas. They could have used a guard, and they got the good post player who's coming back next year. You could have, anywhere but Oklahoma.
But that type of player is looking for you to. She's looking for a certain. She's looking for a certain way that because she's looking for a culture. She's looking for somebody. They're just going to say, this is your team. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's looking for. Because if she was looking for to compete, she'd have been looking at LSU. She'd have been looking at South Carolina. She'd have been looking at. She could go to UCLA at this point. They got 6 spots over there.
Yeah.
She could have went to anywhere.
That's true.
That's what I said about Audie Crooks.
But you go to UCLA, you gotta be light or white. So,
I don't think so. That it just happened that way. It wasn't always that way. It just happened that way this year. Don't do that, okay?
And the Becky's with the good hair.
Don't do that.
So
don't do that.
I'm just playing, y'all. Don't be in your feelings, okay? Just relax. It's all jokes here. It's all jokes. So yeah, that's what's going on today. It was a lot that went on. Obviously, the Kennedy Carter news was huge and exciting. Asia getting her contract, which we knew was going to be a Supermax contract because she's a Supermax player and she deserves it. And obviously, trying to figure out where Tiffany Hayes is and what's going on with Natasha Cloud. And the transfer portal. So we wanted to make sure that we came in and talked about all those things. Yeah. The money is here and the spots are getting tighter than ever for the W. If Asia is the gold standard, then what does that mean for the players left on the outside looking in? So drop a comment.
Let me say one thing though. This time next week, I believe Natasha Cloud will be signed to somebody's team.
All right.
This time next week.
You heard it here first. Maybe.
And once she gets signed, we're gonna come up and talk about it because I know there's no way she's gonna be sitting somewhere. Now with all the people that got signed, and she's a lot better. She's probably 90% better than the rest of those guards.
I agree. Okay. All right. Well, drop a comment. Let us know, is Asia worth $5 million? Do you feel like she's worth it? And who was your biggest draft snub to date? Who do you feel like really should have been picked up that wasn't picked up? So I want to thank you for tuning in to another episode of We Ball Into podcast. We will be back. I don't know when we're going to be back, honestly. When more hot stuff happens, because it's going to happen.
All the time. We didn't think it was going to be back today, but we are.
Right. Like, it just happens so fast. It's like, okay, we're back. But we'll be back to talk about, I meant to mention some other things. I got sidetracked and I forgot. Dara Mabry signed with the Tempo. That is Marina Mabry's sister. So they got another shooter on the team. So I want to add that in. Rebecca Allen signed with New York. That's Coach Ani's favorite player.
Don't do that.
Coach Ani loves Rebecca Allen. Okay, I'm sorry. That is so funny to me.
Don't do that. And then go put it on me. You're going to laugh and then put it on me. Don't do that.
Okay, anyway, Rebecca Allen signed with New York. Odyssey Sims is going to the Dallas Wings. So I believe she was at the Wings before, if I'm not mistaken. So she is going back to the Wings. So
is she signed or she's on a camp contract?
I want to say it's a contract for training camp, but I didn't look it up. But I think
a good place for her. It's a lot of guards over there.
I mean,
but it would be good. I think it would be good for them though, because all of them be off the ball. Because Paige Becker really don't want to be on the ball constantly.
She doesn't, and neither does Arike. Arike doesn't want to be on the ball. Arike wants to catch and shoot.
Does AZ.
Yeah, they all want to catch and shoot. They need a point guard that's going to come in and facilitate. So
and I think, and I'm happy to hear that. Because I definitely didn't hear that. And then the last yesterday, I was talking about her. I said somebody needs to get her. She belongs in the WNBA, and she shouldn't have to be fighting for a contract. Yeah, at this point,
I agree.
Because she showed everybody last year that she belonged. And she wasn't struggling. She came out and balled out.
She did.
And couldn't nobody hold her.
Those are facts. She balled out last year.
Yeah.
And I just feel like she just keeps getting disrespected, and I don't understand why.
But then she balled out. She balled out for athletes. What they call it? She won that. So she's ascending at this age. She's still getting better. So man, give her a contract, man. I'm tired of this.
I don't
her like crazy.
I don't get it, but Yeah, shout out to Odyssey Sims so she's with the Back to the Wings.
Oh,
So
Odyssey, show them what you got. Don't disappoint me, Odyssey. You've been balling out for the last year.
yeah,
Go get you a contract and make them sign that a couple year contract for you. You deserve it.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in for another episode of We Ballin' Soup podcast. And
let's go, honestly, let's go. I'm happy to hear that.
We will see you at the next video.
Next episode.
Remember to like, subscribe, follow, do all the things. Share.
It does not cost you any money to like, to subscribe, share, follow. It doesn't cost you anything.
Yes.
We appreciate the views, you guys. We really appreciate it. We appreciate the talking to us back and forth and engaging with us. We really appreciate that. We thank you.
Absolutely. All right. Peace and hair.
Y'all. Let's go.
Thanks for tuning in. Follow We Ballin' 2 on all social media outlets. Stay connected for hoops, life, and everything in between. We'll catch you next episode.